Rising, Grand Rising. I wanted to speak on something. As I am watching certain podcasts, and I've thought about this plenty of times. Alexa, pause. Alexa, pause. See, Alexa don't listen. Alexa, pause. All right, now. So, it was one thing that I was thinking about far as forgiveness. It just came up on the Charlemagne podcast. And he was basically saying that, well, he was talking about karma. If he believed in karma and the way that, how everybody else believed in karma, the way that it was taught to us, karma, like basically, oh, this happened to you because you're a bad person. But then also he was saying, which is true, good people get karma too. Karma don't miss nobody. Not that you did bad to receive the karma, but it's a universal law. And karma don't necessarily mean a bad thing. I feel like it is just a reactive action, maybe, of something else that has happened. I don't know. I have not gotten that far on my journey, but just looking over everything, even with certain things with myself, I'm like, damn, I didn't even deserve it. What the hell did I do wrong? But my perspective of it has now changed of what karma is. So I'm looking into that more. So I'll let you all know my opinion on that when I all the way figure it out and I all the way say, okay, this is what I can rock with. But anyway, we were talking about forgiveness. Well, he was talking about forgiveness, and then which sparked the idea in my head, or the thought that I have had several times. And that thought is basically, and I spoke to my aunt about this earlier too. Forgiveness, I can forgive, but I'm not forgetting. Forgiveness, definitely not doing it for you, doing it for me, because I don't want to hover that energy, that resentment. But then also, I feel like it is so easy for me to forgive someone, because when I look at people, I don't see like the person. Like, I read you on a deeper level. So not excusing certain things that you have done to me, but I know in a situation that I was in, I just see the trauma in a lot of people. And I see trauma because I know my own traumas. So when I am saying I forgive you, don't mean that I forgive and I forget you. But I can look deeper past the physical aspect, past the person. Okay, sorry about that. So as I was saying, with trauma, I see past the person. And I've been like this my whole life, and that's probably why I was naive. Ain't no probably. That's why I was naive to a lot of shit, because I feel like that I have a love that my love can just change anybody, and I'm not saying that it can't, and I'm not saying that it can, but I just know the energy and the love that I have for people and what I'm willing to do for someone. But again, my whole perspective has changed on things like that. But as I was stating, I see past the physical aspect. So when people are acting out, or when someone's acting out, even myself, it's like, okay, it's a reason why that person is doing that. So I tend to look past the person, the physical aspect of the person, and say, this person's acting like that or doing that because, and I get to the root problem. I don't know how or when. I just feel like I have been able to do that my whole life. So it's easy for me to forgive you, but forgiving you don't mean reconciliation. It's easy for me to forgive you because I see the hurt and the pain in people. And also, when you have been hurt, when you have pain, you don't want to cause that pain and that hurt for someone else. That's just me, though, because I know how that feels. Even when people do, now, the people who purposely hurt people, purposely do shit, I can care less about you. But I still know that it's a reason why you are like that. And it's past all this physical. It's in a spiritual aspect. So I say that to say, sometimes you got to look at the child in someone Sometimes because a lot of these things come from childhood trauma and then past life trauma as well. But we're not going to get into that. So when they say it's a gift and a curse to have a good heart, I'm not going to say curse in a bad way, but there is a lot of positives about it. But there are things that I feel like is negative about it as well. But I learned from both those positives and those negatives. So only thing that I asked, one of the biggest things that I asked of the Most High is to never change my heart. Never change my heart. I just have more discernment of who I give my heart to and where I place my energy at. Love y'all.